I'm Jeff Cavanaugh from 97.1 The Freak, 2 to 6 p.m. DFW. If you're outside the listening area, use the iHeartRadio app. A few things I want to talk about from the Cowboys versus Jaguars game. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 things. And then, there'll be people in the chat who may add other things that I'm not thinking of or not worried about at the moment. But I got at least 5 things. And per usual, of course, the presentation is brought to you by my friends at Bet Online. Shout out to the weirdo who I saw online yesterday who is legit betting Cowboy preseason games. So you got mad about Brandon Aubrey missing an extra point. Look, this is presented by Bet Online, where I want you to use the promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. But I don't want you to bet on preseason games because y'all are crazy. That's insanity. For crying out loud. Get in on some baseball. Just be patient. Wait till we're playing real football. But it is the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Promo code BELIEVE at Bet Online. BLEAV, 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Hello. Yep. People in the chat already know what's what. Hello, everyone. Deuce Vaughn. That's what matters. Height doesn't matter. Sure, there are times when being a little tiny guy can matter on a football field. Like if you get a linebacker that's just like, I'm going to kill your quarterback. And you're like, here I am. Hey, it's me, Deuce. He doesn't talk like that, though. Deuce Vaughn isn't just going to make the team. Deuce Vaughn is going to get the football in NFL games. I don't need to see anything else. Deuce Vaughn is good. He ready. I tried to tell y'all. It's hard as hell to tackle tiny people. If they're tiny, with good balance and strong, they can change direction faster than we can. I'm 6'3". If there's somebody who is an equal athlete to me, which doesn't take much anymore, I can't tackle him if he's 5'5", because he's way down there. It's hard as hell. Deuce Vaughn is a beast. How is this going to affect Tony Pollard? Not at all. They'll keep it at least 3 running backs. So yesterday, obviously, Deuce Vaughn was the star of the game. Deuce was awesome, and he'll be awesome. You've seen Darren Sproles play, so you already know Deuce Vaughn. There's nothing else to worry about. He's great. He's wonderful. He's good. He's great. He's wonderful. Rico Dowdle, I think, looks good too. It sucks that he fumbled the football, but I don't think you take from a preseason game, ooh, he fumbled the football, he sucks. It's more about, okay, what does this guy look like? Can we tell who's better than who? And Rico looks like a dude that is, going to make the team and be in that rotation. But I don't want Rico Dowdle or Malik Davis taking touches away from Deuce Vaughn. That's silliness. But one of them, I think, is going to make the team. Ronald Jones probably out of there. He should be out of there. I don't need an old guy hanging around waiting to, I don't know. Maybe you're looking for a pass protection back, which I hate. Off topic, do you still play flag football? No, I do not. My body is too broken. I played sand volleyball because sand was better for my knee. And then that was taken from me because the sandbar in Deep Ellum closed. So I have to go to either Addison or Capel to play volleyball, which I can do, but I have to find teammates who want to go there too. Okay, other things. Deuce Vaughn, number 1. Deuce Vaughn's badass. We like Deuce Vaughn. He's going to be on the Cowboys. It's over. We don't have to ask questions about it anymore. Done and done. Deuce Vaughn made the team. If they didn't let him play again in the preseason, that would be absolutely fine by me. But maybe they want to put him out there. Well, they will put him out there. Maybe we do want to see him on returns. Maybe we want to see if he could be a punt and kick returner too, because Turpin's weird. Turpin's a good punt returner. Kevontae Turpin is a good punt returner. Obviously, he made the Pro Bowl. But sometimes I do look at him returning and I'm like, you could have gone and you could have got, but you didn't. And Deuce might be even better at it. Don't know. Other things that Jeff liked from the game. Got to add a note. Deuce is loose. Rico Dowdle showed a little something outside of the fact that he put the ball on the ground. Now, next guy I want to talk about, because it's not all good. It's not all good in Jeff's neighborhood. Mazi Smith. Mazi Smith is a first-round pick. Mazi Smith is very strong. Mazi Smith can move people. Mazi Smith can do good things. Should I throw out the preface that I hope everybody already knows without me saying it? Preseason game 1 means nothing in the long term. It means literally nothing. But there's stuff that you can look at and go, oh, interesting. Mazi Smith does not get off the football. And there's teams in college where one of my favorite guys to point this out with, watching college stuff, is Nolan Smith at Georgia, where it's like, why didn't he have more sacks? You say he's so good. A lot of these teams ask their guys, instead of, hey, we're going to constantly attack and when the ball's snapped, go, 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 go. They're more asked to, look, we're going to be a reactionary football team. We're going to see where the ball's going, and then we're going to do what we're going to do. Mazi Smith had a lot of that at Michigan, I think, where it was more, look, your job is to control multiple blockers, figure out what's developing. Like, we're not just attacking upfield and go, 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 go. But Mazi Smith does not get off the ball. And Mazi Smith does not consistently play with a decent pad level. So, like, there were a few plays in the game where if you're watching your first rounder, he gets off the ball and he's low, and then he gets his hands, because he gets off the ball and he's low, he actually gets his hand into an offensive lineman. And when that happens, that dude's dead in the water. So you can see all the good stuff, but you do not see it on nearly enough reps. If we're going to get the actualization of Mazi Smith is the way it was sold during draft season and after the pick was, Mazi Smith is, sure, he didn't have any backfield production in college, but he is a really good athlete for a guy of that size, and they're going to coach it into him. Well, if they are, they have not yet, and it's early. So here's a comment there. I guess Mazi Smith sucks now. No. But if we're not allowed to talk about what we just watched and what we just saw happen, what are we doing? I guess I'll end the stream, and what we'll do is, after this season's over, I'll do a stream and talk about how the season went. No, we're going to talk about what we just watched. Deuce Vaughn is fun and awesome. Rico Dowdle looked pretty good, but then whoopsied. Mazi Smith looks like he got work to do. And maybe he'll follow the Dexter Lawrence career arc, where it'll be nice run stopper. Oh, crap, he's figuring out this pass rush thing. So, great, Deuce. Up and down. Rico. Mazi. Oh, back to another up. Jake Ferguson. We'll see what happens with Schoonmaker, because obviously he's been late getting started because of his footsies. Ferg looks good, man. Jake Ferguson looks like he could just step into the Dalton Schultz shoes and fill that up. If he can be a guy that works the middle of the field like that and can high point a ball and back shoulder a ball, Dak Prescott going to love him some Ferg. But then that also makes me go in my head like, wait, what if your first round pick isn't ready to be a plus NFL starter and your second round pick is going to be like tight end 2 or 3? I'm like, damn it. What if I could have got some more out of that? But who cares? Who cares? Don't worry about that. Jake Ferguson looked good. He can block a decent little amount. And he looked good. Which is just a continuation of last year. If you're a believer in the nerd stats, like yards per route run, when Jake Ferguson gets on the field, the ball tends to find him. And it's good. We like Jake Ferguson. Did you like what you saw to Jalen Tolbert from Will? Oh, we got us a super chat. Yes, I did like what I saw to Jalen Tolbert too. The Jalen Tolbert hype is real. The Jalen Tolbert, I can feel good now going back to after last year's draft and thinking, you know what? That was probably my favorite pick of their draft. And then we got to camp and he was not ready for NFL football. And then we got to the season and he was not ready for NFL football. That happens with tiny school guys sometimes. He appears to be ready now. It looks like he's just playing instead of overthinking everything, and he's just playing. Jalen Tolbert looks really, really good. Other than that, Damone Clark and DeMarvion Overshown I thought looked pretty good. Boy, Dan Quinn loves him some linebackers that can run. And them dudes was running. They were running. So those are positives. Zach Martin's happy. Because when the Cowboys ran out, the offensive line that they ran out when Jacksonville was playing starters, my God. My God, that was awful. I do think that that Zach Martin might have been sending winky face emojis to Jerry and or Steven. Like, you guys having fun out there? Have fun playing Will Greer all the time because you don't want to get Cooper Rush hurt behind the guys that you're running out there on the O-line. Zach Martin enjoyed that game. Although I'm sure he's a sweet, sweet man. So I don't think he enjoyed watching his teammates who can't block. But yeah, their offensive line is trouble. If they get people hurt, this offensive line is trouble, which is kind of the story around the NFL. It's hard to find 6 or 7 good offensive linemen, but I'm telling you, the Cowboys are short one. The Cowboys are short one. Yeah, that was Wanye that had the interception, right? Yeah, I don't know what the hell Trevor Lawrence saw. Boy, if Dak would have did that even in a preseason game, told you he's a bum. Trevor Lawrence, bum. I mean, against backups with his starters, and he threw a stupid, terrible interception. God, what a bum. That's how we do this, right? Just trying to get a handle on it. Anything else? We had a couple of good linebackers, that looked good, super active, run all over the place. Jake Ferguson looked outstanding. Jalen Tolbert appears to be the real deal and ready to be wide receiver 4. Mazi Smith has got to get the hell off the ball and keep his pad level down. And Deuce Vaughn is a stud. He's a stud. Oh, we got Ranger questions. Jeff, what do you think Scherzer has left in the tank? Plenty. He's Scherzer. Pitching in the postseason is what he does. Jeff, do you think Josh Young will struggle when he comes back from injury? No, he'll strike out a lot and he'll hit the ball well. Shout out to the Rangers questions. All right, peace. I'm going to go meet my friend at the bar and eat food. Dave Hellman and Jeff Cavanaugh. Preseason watch party at the bar starts in 35 minutes. Can you find us in the Metroplex? Who knows? All right. I love you guys. Remember, you have no idea what anyone's going through, so be cool to everyone. Love you. Listen to 97.1 The Freak. It's on the iHeartRadio app if you're outside of the DFW listening area. And I don't know why I'm dancing. And thanks to Bet Online.